Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our shiny-only Nuzlocke challenge, where everything is going so good. Everything is going exactly as it was always planned to go, and nothing has gone wrong. On an unrelated note, we need to hatch another starter. But that doesn't mean all hope is lost, okay? You might be surprised to learn that we're going to change things up a bit. And I'll explain more about that in a little while, because there's a lot of eggs we have to hatch today, and it doesn't make sense for me to sit here and talk when I could be using this perfectly good time to hatch eggs. But I'll talk a little bit. Because I'm running a prediction right now. There's probably about maybe like 5.5 minutes left on it. It's over on Twitch. If you've been thinking about gambling with some channel points over on Twitch, which are fake and not real. Just to be clear, channel points are not currency. They are earned with time just because you're there. I'm not saying that for your benefit. I'm saying that for YouTube's AI. Then you can go over to Twitch and you can watch the stream and collect points just for, well, you gotta be following. You gotta follow on Twitch. So have an account, follow, and then you can watch the stream, collect some points. And when we do silly little wagers like this, you can throw some points in the pool. So, yes. How is everybody? Thank you for being here. Yesterday was tragic. If you didn't see it, you can go watch. It was a very excruciating stream where we tried to find a shiny. We were going to fight the first gym. We finally found a shiny and promptly were slain by it. So Lucky 7 took a big hit there. But yeah, we'll get into it. Yeah, Twitch chat's always a bit more quiet. That's okay. We built everything over here. It makes sense. Anna voted yes. So, okay. Anna thinks we're going to find... I love how we have more yes voters than no voters, but the yes folks won't put any points on it. Everyone's put like a few points each. They're like, yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll see. Let's jump over. The timer from yesterday is still on the screen, which should not be a thing, but it just is. If I start the timer... Oh, there's an additional timer. What's that all about? Why is that happening? I think I have to pause the music because I think the game music is also kind of loud right now. Hold on. Let me figure out what the heck's going on here. Is it this? No. Is it this? Oh, that's a count up timer. That would be why. All right. There, it's gone. What's the new plan with the Nuzlocke? Still going to be Shiny Lock or... So, yeah, I will explain. I will explain everything in a moment. Let me get everything set up here. Make sure everything's working. Okay. We are going to start hatching first, and then I will talk. There's going to be a lot of downtime because we have a lot of eggs to hatch here. These are all the garbage Squirtles that I have left over. And this Squirtle is the one I use to make more eggs. And then this Fletchender is my flame body, so that I can actually hatch eggs in an efficient amount of time. And I think what we do here now is we get egg power at the store and then hatch that way. Although, for some reason, they're already hatching. I don't know why. Maybe this one already had some miles on it. So, what are we doing? We're starting at 0. We're starting a whole new quest to find a shiny Squirtle. Why Squirtle? We already saw how that went. The first gym you fight in Pokemon is a bug gym. So why would you make the same exact mistake? You can choose a fire starter, a grass starter, or a water starter. Why are you choosing to do the same exact mistake you just made? You just spent hours looking for a second shiny Pokemon once the Nuzlocke officially started, and you didn't find one, you big idiot. So what are you doing? Is probably what you're saying at your TV right now, or preferred device. And my answer is, well, hang on. Hang on a second. I'm getting there. Where's Lucky 7? I'm getting there. Because we're a masochist. I mean, probably me more so. You have the option to leave. I like pain. Once you hear my plan, you might question that assessment. So we're starting over because the right thing to do is when you lose a Nuzlocke challenge and all your Pokemon die, in my case just one, you start it over. You don't keep making excuses for why you should continue anyway. Right? But here's the other thing. We streamed for 4 hours yesterday using full odds shiny hunting methods that were terrible. We ran around the map and found nothing until we finally went to a specialty outbreak based on the event that's running right now. And we found a shiny that way. The odds in those things seem to be a bit higher. And so even when you have no shiny charm or anything like that, it still seems a bit easier to find a shiny from one of those outbreaks. And that took 4 hours. So I could do that again, but that also doesn't feel great to me, right? Like, we have to rely on Nintendo having an event to get decent shiny odds. So what do you think I'm going to do? Well, I'm going to limit myself to just a few shiny Pokemon that I can get relatively easily. So I had to change the plan. I had to think about this for a while. I literally did spend more time than I probably should have thinking about this after the stream yesterday. Just really like stewed in all my thoughts. And what I came up with is what I think is a much more interesting challenge. Certainly more chaotic. And something that I think fits this whole theme a lot better of Squirtle and all these eggs were hatching and things like that. So, the new thing we're going to do is going to remain in suspense for a minute because we have to hatch this egg and be disrespectful. If this was a shiny, it'd be really disrespectful to announce what we're going to announce while also trying to hatch a shiny. Okay, so the new thing we're going to do... Oh, okay, hold on. So there's another egg hatching. Just give me a minute. It could be a shinies. I just don't want to talk over it, you know? Perfect. Okay, so we're going to change the rules going forward, all right? Before it was, okay, so we can't use items during battle, and we have to find a bunch of shinies, a shiny-only Nuzlocke, blah, 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 blah. The new thing we're going to do is a little bit different. What we're doing, it's not, I thought another egg was going to start hatching. Just trying to upset everybody some more. We are going to do, I still think this idea is really funny. Oh, hold on. Just use spray paint. That's not a bad idea, actually. Okay, cool. So we are going to... Sorry, I don't want to interrupt the egg hatching. No, it's not a shiny. All right. We are finally going to announce the new Nuzlocke challenge. And it's going to be a different Nuzlocke than I've seen other people do. It's probably been done before, but I want to do it now. We are... Hold on. Okay. No, I'm getting there. I'm just getting there. Relax. I'm getting there. What we're going to do is, you know how we have Squirtle, right? And we'll have a shiny Squirtle that's going to be, you know, leading the charge in our glorious shiny only Nuzlocke challenge. Well, what if I told you that instead of just Squirtle leading the charge, oh shoot, I'm out of eggs, that it was a whole gaggle of Squirtle? What if our shiny only challenge was actually an only shiny Squirtle challenge? That's what we're going to do. We're going to hatch multiple Squirtles, ideally, and we are going to only beat the game with shiny Squirtle. I haven't decided yet if it's going to be shiny Blastoise in the end, or if we're going to let them evolve or what. I might need to. But we are going to see if we can beat the game with a party full of shiny Squirtle. I don't know if it's possible. We probably lose at the third gym, I assume. Still a Nuzlocke. If they die, they're dead. We still got to nickname all of them. That's part of it too. We got to nickname them. If they die, they're dead. But I'm thinking I'm going to allow items in battle because I think the hardcore part of the Nuzlocke where you can't use items during battle is kind of not a great idea when you're using one Pokemon. It's already a whole, hairy mess to have to use only one Pokemon. And we're still going to have level caps. We're not going to over level. So we'll probably use items in battle. We're going to be here for a while. Yes, that is what that means. It means we need to decide how many Squirtle we really want to try and hatch. Now, if we get one today, that means we get one in under 300 eggs, because I don't even have 300 eggs today. So that's pretty good. We actually have hatched 10 already. That's pretty dang good if we get one today. And then I might go for a third. But there is a chance we could get lazy and just try to do the thing with a few Squirtle, and then maybe I hatch them off camera a little bit, save the clips, show you all the moments when they hatch. I don't know. I haven't decided exactly what to do. I figure the next shiny Squirtle we need to get live for sure, and then I don't know. I don't know from there. That means 3,885 eggs for 5 Squirtles with our luck. No. We already opened the floodgates, you see. We've already opened the floodgates. We first did 777 eggs. We hatched a shiny Squirtle. Now we're going to probably get a lot of them. It's going to be a bit maddening how many shiny Squirtle the game is going to bestow upon us moving forward. It's going to be a lot. So I think we get one today, no problem. And then another one might take a little bit of time, but I think we can do that too. I felt so bad when I found the island Kato wanted on like the 3rd try. Any reason you pick Squirtle? I like Squirtle. Any more questions? I'm open to questions. So is Lucky 7 coming back, or is Lucky 7 dead? Lucky 7 is currently in the ICU. So we're hoping for a good outcome. I'll let you know once I know. But Lucky 7 took a big hit there. It didn't look good. It did not, and it does not look good for Lucky 7 right now. No, Lucky 7's story doesn't die. Lucky 7 will be either joining us after a stint in the ICU, or we will avenge Lucky 7. One of those two things is happening. But let's not count our Squirtle before they hatch here, okay? Lucky 7 could survive. I'm an ICU nurse IRL. He's fine. I don't even know if you work at the same hospital though as. I'm very broke. There's no way I can afford good treatment for Lucky 7. Just to have you know, I bet you probably work at a very nice hospital, and I can assure you, Lucky 7 is in the worst of care. Have you seen the Pokemon centers in this game? No, they don't have walls, okay? RNG's crazy in this game. You can hatch a shiny early on. This is Masuda method with shiny charm right now. We are hatching them in a less masochistic way than we were doing yesterday. There's 20. I can't believe Dan doesn't have Pokemon insurance. It's so irresponsible. I only had one Pokemon. I didn't think I needed it. Give him a forehead kiss, will be fine. You all make great doctors. I don't have the technology to show Lucky 7 in the ICU, but if anyone ends up drawing a depiction of Lucky 7 in the ICU, I will gladly show everybody, just so we can like really let this sit in our brains. Like I think a lot of you are making a lot of jokes right now and you're not taking it very seriously, and that's mean that you could die and then you'll feel pretty bad. So I think it would help if we had like a something to look at to remind us of the stakes here, okay? Lucky 7 needs to be given positive vibes right now. Not saying things like belly rubs, he'll be fine. If I was in the ICU and someone's like, just give him some belly rubs, he'll be fine, I wouldn't feel like I'm gonna have a good outcome. I might stop fighting. We gotta send positive vibes. Dark humors are a coping mechanism for us, but we need to put good vibes out into this situation right now. Incredible how they're able to stand at 1 second old. That is a good point. Can you have belly rubs after he recovers? Yes. Yes, saying things like after he recovers is also very good. That's very positive. Did I already hatch that patch? Yes, I did. Okay, that was another 5 done. Yes. I'm an NICU nurse. Maybe you just need some tummy time. You wouldn't turn down belly rubs? Okay, you saw how he got hit, right? The move, I believe, was called Dragon Tail, and it whipped around and lacerated his entire abdomen. I don't think belly rubs are what we should be offering right now. That's better, Jen. That's better. It sounds a bit extreme. I know. I'm trying to make the situation, like, just really hit home with everybody. It's just a pat. Well, you tell him that. As a kidney research doctor, we may need to start finding a donor kidney. Yes. Does anyone want to donate a kidney to our shiny boy Lucky 7? We'll have to rename him Franken Squirtle with all the parts we're going to have to replace. He had a shell that protected him. The top of the shell is very strong, but this part, the belly part, I don't think that's very strong. Give him one from the millions of non-shinies you own. And just so we wanted to take our shiny Squirtle Lucky 7 and give him just any old shell? No, we need to hatch another shiny. And then maybe we can consider a donor shell once we have an extra one. You're hatching a bunch of Squirtle with kidneys, but they're not shiny kidneys. You can't just go putting any old kidneys in a shiny Pokemon. They need to be shiny. I wonder how you would feel knowing that Dragon Tail is a move that force switches the target out in a trainer battle, but ends a battle in the wild. What does that mean? Does that mean that there was never hope? Was it did I maybe say the wrong name of the move? Or is that what it was? I don't remember. We're at 30. You need the shell for the next shiny. You take the part. The point is we need a lot of shiny Squirtles to put our boy back together. Or if he recovers, maybe they can stay. Does that mean you can use a kidney from a non-shiny Squirtle? Why not? I mean, we have to make sure their Squirtle kidneys are compatible with people, but... If we paint the kidney green, does that count as shiny? I think that just means you've ruined a perfectly good kidney. Black market poker parts. We don't want them to be any less shiny. Yeah, that's important to me. We got to make sure we get authentic shiny parts. It was Dragon Tail. Basically, the KO was a godsend in the way. Otherwise, you would still be stuck with Lucky 7 if he had... Wait. You would still be stuck with just Lucky 7 if he had survived. Wait, I don't understand. So you're saying this was a good thing that Lucky 7 is on his deathbed? Is that what I'm hearing right now? We went from turtle soup to turtle parts. Oh, true. Yeah, we were talking earlier about, you know, how this is too many Squirtle, we may have to go feed the hungry with them, so on and so forth. And we could still do that if that's what you all want to do. But when it comes to like the shiny Squirtles, it might be in everyone's best interest to, you know, use them for donor parts. Yeah, you can make soup with the leftovers. True. Basically, after 4 hours, the shiny encounter would end in failure. I still don't think that means Lucky 7 should be in this situation. A shiny Pokemon injured Lucky 7. A shiny Pokemon with shiny kidneys. Yeah, but it got away. We don't even know if dragon kidneys are compatible with turtle kidneys. Basically, Dragon Tail either would have killed Lucky 7 or forced you out of battle. Either way, you don't get the shiny. Yes, but in one scenario, Lucky 7 survives. For sure. If Lucky 7 doesn't make it, we can we can answer the question if shiny turtle soup tastes different than non-shiny turtle. Wow. Wood is just sitting there with like a fork and a knife, just right outside Lucky 7's window. Just heating up the grill. That's I'm uncomfortable. Just finished watching your Dinkum 100 Day video. I hadn't realized you were live. Oh, well, welcome. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Blind taste test on Squirtle soup. Okay, everybody, which one is shiny? Yes, that does. It makes me very uncomfortable. Shiny Squirtle was our friend.
Did I ever mention my best friend is a Zigzagoon?
I'm not sure how that's relevant. I forgot to get more Squirtle. Came out of a lurk to say I made very poorly drawn outline of Lucky 7 on his deathbed. Oh. Where is it? Or are you still working on it? Are Zigzagoon kidneys compatible with Squirtle? That's not a me question. I'm not really sure. Oops. I know you really want this shiny, but please try not to be shellfish. I don't... Is that supposed to be like a turtle pun or something? Gotta turn off my keyboard because the cat is making an appearance. Hello. You're still clicking on stuff, though. Don't do that. Positive vibes for the shiny? It didn't work. You weren't thinking positive thoughts. Curry, how's it going? How are you? Mimu, I think this will hit home with everybody. This will really emphasize the seriousness of the discussion we're having. And everyone will understand that making fun of Shiny 7 in his current state is not cool. All right? There's some fan art here of Lucky 7. Okay. This is who we're fighting for. Where should I put him? Oops. My keyboard is off. That's probably why that's not working. Okay. This is why we're here, everybody. Lucky 7 needs your good vibes. How goes the infinite shiny hunt? It's not infinite. We'll definitely find one. Wow, I see you're one of the doubters. He's not even on a ventilator. It's a rough draft, okay? It's not like a perfect depiction. The Discord's getting really upset by it too. Mimu said it was just an outline. His admin seems untouched. Mimu, what are you doing? Why is everyone questioning? Oh my gosh, the audacity. I did warn you that Lucky 7 was not getting the best of care, okay? That does not mean his situation is any better. What you're judging is the wall-less Pokemon Center that he's currently in. It's not... he probably needs a ventilator.
Quiet. Angie P. just gave us $4.99 and said, here's some funds to find him a better hospital.
Yes. Thank you, Angie. Like, this is what he needs. He needs your support. At least Angie's doing something proactive. The rest of you are going like, I think he's fine. Dan did say he didn't have insurance. Right. Dan's spreading propaganda about the truth of Lucky 7. I'm not. I can't believe... our boy is dying, okay? And you're here arguing about... I already told you he's not getting good care. He needs milk. Why does everyone keep saying he needs milk? That doesn't make any sense. Start looking for donor kidneys. That's my expert opinion. Well, I am. That's what we're doing here. Thank you, Angie, by the way. Oh, we're starting over. Yes. Give him another life and bring him back. If we could just snap our fingers. He hasn't even lost his first life, okay? He's just, you know, in a medical induced coma. He could get better. Because the milk is good for the bones / shell. If you had said you were friends with Nimona, I bet he'd be in a better hospital. She's clearly rich. Yeah, but in that universe, I barely know her. She just wants to fight me all the time. Why are you trying to replace him? I'm not trying to replace him. I'm trying to give him some support. Listen, Heather, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta consult Mimu on that one. And or the hospital that Lucky 7 is staying in. I'm worried about Lucky 7's prospects at this $2 hospital. That is the name of the hospital. I wasn't gonna say anything. You're gonna have 2 Squirtles? Ideally, I'm gonna have 6 Squirtles. That's the plan. But they have to be shiny. We're doing only Squirtle Nuzlocke. Potentially only Blastoise in the end. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to go that route. I learned from you, Kato. I learned from you. I saw what you were doing in Animal Crossing and thought, that's not a bad idea. I'd say having a 2 Pokemon team, I'd be alright with using potions in battle. Stinks to restart a whole thing since you didn't have a second member. I know. I think we do a whole party of Squirtle. The full name of the hospital is $2 Joke Redeem Hospital. Triple S 6 shiny Squirtles. Yes. Oh wait, we're out of eggs. I'm being stupid. How many is this? I haven't been updating the counter at all. So we did 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, there we go. You will probably need to evolve at least some of them. Here, we need to... Let me do something real quick. Well, hold on. Is this a shiny? No. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Oh, my keyboard's off. There. Oh no, we got an update. Hold on. Breaking news. We have an update from the Pokemon Center. The $2 hospital. All right. Update. Lucky 7 is now on a ventilator. It appears that he's taken a bit of a turn. And he is now on a ventilator. I'm sorry to inform everybody that things are not looking super fantastic right now for Lucky 7. But again, send good vibes. Everything's going to be okay. We have to believe. Thank you, Mimu, for the update. We appreciate you. Lucky was too much pressure for the poor guy. Has his luck run out? Well, let's hope not. Unlucky 7. It's too soon. Too soon. Okay, that is 55. Still just one IV. Hopefully they can set up some more fluids when they have time. When they get time in the hospital. Yeah. Well, it's okay. We can definitely you know, just focus on Lucky 7's sibling. Lucky 7's about to have a sibling, everybody. These are the same parents as Lucky 7's parents. Like, we can start thinking of names. You know, be thinking about different names for the next shiny sibling. A son wouldn't make much sense. 55 already. Well, they're not shiny, so I wouldn't count them necessarily. No reason. He has to go live on Trip Falls now. They don't even have a hospital there. Order the hospital equipment on Amazon. They don't have Prime at this establishment, unfortunately. Revive the next name. Doesn't appreciate the other siblings. I just think you shouldn't probably get attached to them. On a you know, completely unrelated note, are you anyone hungry? Lucky 7-2, better luck next time. That's messed up. Teeny hospital equipment that takes 7 to 9 days to fry. A medium Squirtle soup, please. Coming right up. Sending shining donor kidney vibes. Name's already like seeing that things have taken a turn for the worse. The kidney beans are too much. Could name the new sibling not Soup. Lucky 7-2 Electric Boogaloo. There we go. Spare Parts is a really good one. I actually think we're out of Squirtle. Yeah, we're at eggs. So that's 60. No shiny yet. Oh, the prediction is long since over, by the way. It was indeed a no. We did not get a shiny Squirtle in the first box. Sorry about that, but we'll do another prediction over on Twitch. Do we find a shiny Squirtle in this box. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes to make your prediction. That's this box we're on right now. All 30 of these eggs. Shiny Squirtle in the next 30 eggs. Start prediction. Spare Parts is a solid contender so far. For clarification, this is a continuation from Lucky 7's save. Yes, I do all the hatching on my main save just to not want to, rage quit. So we are using the Masuda method with a shiny charm. Oh, and I need meal power right now. I forgot about that. Turtle. There we go. Oh, there's been an update. Oh, there's been an update. Hold on. Breaking news. There's an update from the hospital where Lucky 7 is currently staying. Hold on. Let me get this on screen. Oh, dang it. All my icons moved around when I did that. I hate that. Ever happen to you? If you save something to your desktop and, like, all your icons just get shuffled around for no reason? Oh, it's frustrating. Okay. It appears that Lucky 7... What's the report say? Another update. Lucky 7 had to go in for surgery and is now under 24/7 watchful care. Okay. That's not the worst news we've had all day. That's for sure. Lucky 7 is was able to go into surgery thanks to the donation we got earlier, and now is in recovery. We don't know how this is going to play out, but we'll keep you posted. Thank you, Mimu. I don't know who that person is. They could be there to do harm. That could just be one of the staff that works at the hospital. Could be a nurse. Could be a doctor. We don't know. They're not holding a pillow or anything like that, so I'm not assuming the worst. Mimu, did you interview the individual standing at Lucky 7's bedside? Do we know if they have good intentions? I just want to make sure none of these were shiny. I wasn't paying any attention at all. Yeah, a lot of questions here, Mimu. We don't know if Lucky 7 found a kidney. That's not Nurse Joy, but we don't know. I mean, it seems like Mimu said I did. They said their name was Nancy. I tried further questions but gained no response. So they just stood there and like stared at you blankly as you asked them questions. What's your name? Nancy. Oh, what do you do here? Okay, what do you do here? Okay, I'm gonna go. See, that's how Mimu handled that. Mimu, you're supposed to be keeping us up to date with what's happening with Lucky 7. I just feel like you could have, maybe talked to somebody at the hospital. So there's just a stranger in Lucky 7's room right now? Okay. Yeah, we do hope that security or somebody can help us identify the individual in Lucky Seven's room. Well, I'm not counting past 777 because we're hatching another Squirtle, so I reset the counter. So this Squirtle would potentially join Lucky 7, assuming he survives. Officer Jenny. That person's a nurse. That's exactly how my hair looks at work. Oh, you have the ponytail. This checks out. Right this way. Busy time. The patient is on a ventilator. Don't distract with questions. That's, you know what? That's fair. Ponytailer bun, definitely a nurse. Scam, that Squirtle isn't even shiny. Well, to be fair, he's on his back where you'd see like the green shell. I keep asking Lucky 7 how many fingers I'm holding up, and I'm getting no response. Well, it doesn't look like he's in a position to respond right now. He just came out of surgery. Yeah, I wouldn't be feeling very shiny. Oh. Is that 70? That's 70. All color drained from him. Poor Lucky 7. Yeah. I have to go. I'll be praying for his health. Watch the VOD in the morning. Good night. Anna, we'll see you later. Thank you. Lucky 7 needs all the help he can get. I don't think Mimu knew what they were signing up for when it started the camera feed. Come on, shiny. Let's go. Let's get another shiny in here. Wait! All I had to do was say, get another shiny in here. That's what I had to do the whole time. That was easy. We did it. How many eggs was that? Oh my gosh. We're over 70 eggs. Oh my gosh. What do we name it? Oh, that's incredible. I can't believe we got another one already. Lucky 75 and Anna just left. Spare parts. Oh, right. Spare parts. I forgot. That's what we decided on. Okay, hold on. So that was 73. 73 eggs. There it is. All right, hold on. I got to turn off the live feed real quick. Look at that. 73. 77 would have been just mind-blowing. And then the next one on 7 eggs. Could you imagine? Okay, so change nickname. Squirtle, more like spare. Is that how you spell that? It doesn't look right, but it probably is. I don't know how else you'd spell it. Parts. Yeah, Lucky 7 has a sister now. There she is. Gotta be extra good to her. She's rare. Yeah. So, spare parts. We'll be going to box... my shiny boxes are almost full. I'm going to put spare parts in Blueberry 6. In the bottom corner here. And we'll be going to Pokemon Home later. Don't let her die this time. Might be too rare to be spare parts. I mean, don't lose her. I won't lose her. I won't lose her. Okay, hold on. So let me oops. I need a new counter. Oh, dang it. Oh no. I lost our counter. Oh shoot. I messed up bad. Okay, hang on. Give me a second. I don't think that's the right one. Oh, here we go. Okay, this text document here. Okay, good. Count is 0. Increment was 1. I'm going to do an increment of 5 since we're always doing 5 anyway. That way I don't have to tap the button 5 times. And now if I hit the button, it should go up. It should jump 5 here. There we go. The counter is on the screen, but there's a text document that text is linked to in the background, and I unlinked it by accident. All right. Anyway, we gotta reset here. So this is okay. So we're gonna take 3 eggs from here, from this incomplete box. I'm still trying to do this in groups of 5 to make it easier. Oh no, we would need to just hatch. We just one egg. There we go. All right, we'll hatch these 3. Now how are we supposed to do increments of 5? Oh, this is going to get all out of whack here. Okay, hold on. Extra Squirtles, be gone. Put them with the extra eggs. Then we take these 2 eggs here. There, we're back to doing groups of 5. It's just too confusing otherwise. It's also confusing because it's the box itself, but whatever. We'll have to just stay on top of this. Fletcher is your favorite Pokemon? Nice. Yeah, Flame Body is really helpful for hatching eggs. All right, well, we keep hatching. Oh, hold on. Everybody hang on. We have an update from the hospital that Lucky 7 is currently staying at. Give me a second here. Oh, it moved all my icons again. Darn it. I hate Windows. All right, this is a live feed from Lucky 7's hospital room. You can tell because it says live in the corner. Yep. Okay. And the report I'm getting is that Nancy has been removed from the premises. Whether she was a nurse or not has yet to be determined. In other news, Lucky 7 is woken up. Unfortunately, he has no appetite. We're unsure why, though. The turtle soup was a hit in the cafeteria. I don't even know what to say. Looks happy? That's a ventilator. That's a ventilator in his mouth. How do you know he looks happy? Okay, awake is good. Awake is good. Loss of appetite is not good. But this is progress. Does Scarlet Violet still have performance issues on Switch 1? I assume so. The update they did was for the Switch 2, and it has a lot better hardware, so I don't know how it wouldn't still have performance issues. That being said, I still found it perfectly playable on the Switch. It just was never, like, the nicest. We bring him a stuffy from the gift shop. That's a good idea. What kind of stuffed animal do you think Lucky 7 would like? You can be happy on a vent, but hopefully it's some kind of pain relief in IVs, because ventilators aren't comfortable to be in place. I imagine. A dragon stuffy? That's messed up. Nerdy lady. That is messed up. Wow. Too soon. Oops. I keep messing up my camera. A little Sprigatito, maybe? He's happy now he's vented all his bad feelings. My son is a cute little strawberry stuffy we could bring him. You're just going to steal the stuffed animal from your son? That's so nice, but what what will your son have? A Pikachu plushie? I think a dragon stuffy with would remind him how he got there. He'll be empowered to do better. It could be a little traumatic, I would think. Oh, did I already hatch all these? Okay, that's our first 5 on the next egg here. He wants to donate it for poor Lucky 7. Oh, okay, okay. Well, it sounds like his room is going to be full of stuffed animals. A polka doll, what Dan should have used to run. I was trying to catch a shiny. Got a box of plushies you can donate, but Pokemon probably won't know all the strange animals. I just don't think Lucky 7's ever going to forget Frigabacks. Or Frigibacks. Good therapy doll. Maybe we can afford him like a 10-minute Zoom session with a therapist. It almost looks shiny because of the way the light's beaming off of him. Making good progress with these eggs. We already got one shiny today. That's awesome. A lot faster than the last time. Today was already a success if we're leaving with one shiny. Total change of topic. I know you quit Dreamlight Valley, but did you hear they're changing how star paths work? I did not. What are they doing? put those in their 5 eggs there. So total revamp. All standard rewards can be claimed day 1 by doing the tasks, and then each week new tasks are released to get bonus rewards. So you're saying you can speed run the star paths now again? Because I remember they did a lot of work to try and keep you from speed running them, which I thought was very annoying, because I think if you're going to do an event like that, you should let people play whatever pace they want. And I thought that artificial pacing, like those artificial slowdowns, are very, very frustrating. I think there are no longer time-gated tasks of any kind. Wow. That's a pretty big change. Val did love speedrunning those, Val. Are you hearing all this news, Val? The Nightbot thing is on a timer, by the way, and that was for when we were doing like the actual Nuzlocke. If you keep seeing that reminder, it's just programmed to go off every like 30 minutes or so. It's not really, doesn't really pertain to what we're doing here right now. I think the weekly release still time gates to a point, but I found patch notes slightly confusing. Yeah, I guess technically it is still time gated, but if the majority of it is doable on day 1 and it's a clear line dividing, like, okay, this is like everything day 1, and then here's some bonus stuff, like, I think that feels better. It's another 5 hatched. Oh, we have someone sent Lucky 7 a card. Hold on. Hold on. We have an update. Wood Draxon sent Lucky 7 some fan art. That moved all my icons around again. Thank you, Wood. There it is. Signed it and everything. Get well soon, Lucky 7. I think this is gonna help quite a bit. Look like he's all tucked in. All right, I'm gonna hang this on his wall, right above his bed. It's in the Discord if you want to appreciate that. Okay. I love that the cover of the card is in the hospital bed. Well, yeah, you want to remember what years from now, if he's looking through all his memorabilia, like just sentimental items, he finds this card, he wants to remember why he has it. It's confusing otherwise. I haven't drawn in ages, and this is the first thing I decided to make. It's very good. I can't draw like that. I draw a little bit like Mimu does. We have like a similar art style. Does he know about his new sister? Maybe that would cheer him up. I don't know. I haven't been able to communicate. Mimu's the only one who seems to be in touch over there. He probably followed the same art tutorials. Will draws 1% better than me. That's true. Why are we hatching a third shiny just as a backup? I'm trying to create an army. Lucky Seven's potential death. I mean, we really don't know. You know, really showed me that I need to take this more seriously. Okay, this is, I'm not gonna lie, this is very confusing that there's like, this is supposed to represent 30. This is how I was like keeping up with the timer. So I'm gonna take these first 10 and put them like aside. And then I'm gonna replace them with 10 more eggs from the extra box here. So at least I can like keep the boxes somewhat even in my head. It's gonna be very confusing otherwise. Oh, wait. We have an update from the hospital. Hold on. Update on Lucky 7 status here. Coming to you live from $2 Hospital. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it says the ventilator's been removed. He's also loving all the gifts. I mean, I gotta be honest. I don't think he's loving them, but it's nice that we did that for him. That doesn't, to me, doesn't look like the face of like appreciation, but I don't blame him. He's been through a lot. But it's a very inspirational story of resilience and courage and bravery. Lucky 7 is inspiration to us all, and I just hope that this is a sign of good things, that he is actually recovering and nothing bad happens that would add any kind of fear or drama. His condition has continued to get better throughout the course of the stream, and I just hope that nothing happens that makes us all scared that like anything bad is going to continue. Like he's just going to continue getting better and better until before we know it, he's ready to battle again. I've never known a hospital to give so many updates. Maybe I should go to the $2 hospital next time. He looks a little overwhelmed. We might have given him too many plushies. That's like paleo levels of plushies right there. Dan kills him tomorrow. I'm not going to do that. These look really shiny to me. This could be our third shiny. Can spare parts visit him so that Lucky 7 can meet his sister? That's up to Mimu. Mimu's our point of contact right now. After we finish the Nuzlocke, we should play 2 Point Hospital. My Chansey, I said, I hope it helps. Yeah, I see the strawberry, the Pikachu, the Sprigatito, the Chansey. Seeing his sister would give him some assurance that there's spare parts for him. Can I donate a life-size Whale Lord plushie? This is a very small establishment. I don't know if that's going to work. By the way, in the corner there, underneath the plushies, it looks like one of them had an accident. I hope someone comes in and cleans that up. Can you donate your channel points to his medical bills? Oh, does anyone know what box we found the... Oh, shoot, the prediction. We did find a shiny. I just don't remember when. Was it in that box we made the prediction about? Does anyone know? This prediction. Because I owe some folks some channel points. Otherwise. Maybe. I don't know what to do. If we don't know, I have to just refund it. We have one shiny, Crazy Bunny. We got spare parts. Yes, because I lost. 73 eggs is about box 2.5. I know it was the third box that we started this prediction. I guess I can just look. I think it was the third box. So I already had these ones, and then it was 1 box, 2 box, 3 boxes. I think we got the shiny in this box. So yeah, the prediction would be a yes, right? It seems like it'd be a yes. That's right. Yes. I'm going to go with yes. My gut tells me yes. So choose outcome for the poll. Yes, we did find a shiny in that box. I'll try and stay on top of this a little bit better. There's a lot going on. I'm having to constantly make sure that you know our boy's doing all right over in $2 hospital. Oh, wait. I hit the menu by accident. Okay. Last egg in this box. All right. So that should be 30. Oh no. Hang on. We have an update from the hospital. Things have changed. Stand by. Oh, dang it. My icons. I swear. Okay, hold on. I gotta update the live feed here. Oh no. Something's going on at the hospital. I'm afraid to report the latest update on Lucky 7's condition. His sister Spare Parts visited Lucky 7 right as Lucky 7 lost too much blood. He's now getting extra fluids and a blood transfusion. This is, it's unclear if Spare Parts caused the extra loss of blood or if it was Nancy. But Lucky 7 is not doing super well right now and is receiving a blood transfusion. Don't think X's mean he's dead? I think he's okay. The hospital hasn't said that. Listen, we just have to hope for the best here, okay? We should probably update our food, right? Yeah, we're out of food. Spare Parts is going to be scarred at such a young age. Emergency belly rubs. Don't touch his belly. He just had surgery. It's okay, he's just sleeping. I don't know. It doesn't look good. I don't think blood transfusion means it's going to be okay. Yeah, it could be negligence. It's a very bad hospital. Spare parts looks mostly ambivalent right now, if that's her by the bedside. I believe that is spare parts. 10 minutes old and forced to deal with this trauma. Give him an emotional support sub sandwich. That is a thing, I guess. Paldean Pokemon love sandwiches. How many stars does it have on Yelp? I didn't look. I just sent him to wherever I could afford to. It's probably not a lot. Hopefully Spare Parts doesn't have to watch her brother die in front of her eyes. I think they should probably get her out of there soon. I think when patients are in, you know, serious condition, everyone who's not a medical professional should probably be escorted out of the room. I don't know what they're doing over there. I really thought that was shiny for a second. Jamo, how's it going? Streaming the insurance isn't great, I guess. It's really bad. Is there a sandwich that buffs HP? I don't know. I'm very bad at making sandwiches. So if it were my sandwich that I made, probably not. That would probably be the intention. It would probably do the opposite. Gotta go for it. May your targets be shiny and your faces be few. Thank you, Bork. Appreciate it. Oh, the lighting here really tricked me. How many was that? Was that 5? All right. Maybe Spare Parts can swing by the cafeteria and grab some Squirtle soup on her way out. Oh, that's messed up. Shiny streams get more intense. That is cannibalism. Did you feed Lucky 7 a sandwich while he's on a ventilator? I didn't do anything. I am here in Alfrenada trying to hatch some Lucky 7 siblings, and I'm just getting updates from the hospital. Does $2 hospital offer other food? I don't know. Mimu? Everyone, I don't know why everyone is associating the blood transfusion with, like, get him some food. I don't think he looks like he wants to eat right now, but what do you have over there for food? A food transfusion? I'm looking for something, but the snack machines are down. Oh, no. Oh, I really hope that I can afford some Pokey insurance on the next run we do. Blame Val? Why? No, really, like, should we be looking into this? What's that patient wake up at 3 a.m. in the ICU and loudly demand vanilla ice cream? I mean, that does sound like me, though. That is 40. Situation keeps getting worse. It was getting better. Things were looking good. fights every night at my house. Waking up at 3 a.m. and screaming. Yeah, I can confirm that. She brought up the sub in the first place. Now we're in a food crisis. Oh, the machines. Yeah. Okay. That's a good point. You're just sitting there like just like this. Why didn't you go check for some food? And just had already unplugged all the machines. All right. This is good. So, if you're just joining us, we did find a shiny Squirtle today already, and we reset the counter again. We got 73 eggs, was it? 72? I really need to remember that number. And then we're here looking for another one because we have a lot of eggs. Oh, hang on. We have an update from the $2 hospital. Hold on. Is this egg shiny? No. 73, both 7 and 3 are considered lucky numbers. All right. Update on Lucky 7's condition. Latest update we got here. Looks like things in the scene are changing a little bit. All right. The update from the hospital is Spare Parts was given an emotional support sub and shared it with Lucky 7. We're unsure how he chewed it, though. Doesn't sound super promising to me. Are we saying that Spare Parts just kind of started rubbing the sandwich on Lucky 7's mouth? I'm a little bit nervous for Lucky 7 and the care he's getting. We need to get Spare Parts out of there. I'm concerned that Spare Parts is still in the establishment. I am too. I am very concerned. They found sandwiches. Val, sorry for lashing out at you. I was stressed out. Squirtle needs a what? I still remember when he was first born time really flies. Seems like ever since Spare Parts got there, things have been a downward decline. That is true. We need security to remove Spare Parts before she lives up to her name. Yeah, let's hope if there's any more updates from the hospital today that we get good news. In the meantime, we need to find Lucky 7 and spare parts another sibling. Take a closer look at me. What you can roll the tape. I was there. I was an innocent trainer in all of this. I've done 50 eggs so far in this new round. I don't see us getting another shiny in even fewer eggs than the last one. Senso Beans is from Dragon Ball Z. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. Were you excited about the new Legends ZA trailer shown at Worlds, multiplayer confirmed? What is the... Okay, no, I'm really, like, building up a back catalog of ZA announcement videos. What is the multiplayer? I saw the headline that said multiplayer battling. Is there a multiplayer like in Scarlet and Violet? Because Val and I love running around Scarlet and Violet and, like, playing the game together. I kind of want that. I don't really like battling other people in Pokemon. I'm very bad at battling, as you saw yesterday. But I'm glad it's there for the folks who want it. Don't get me wrong. Four players against each other in a 3-minute session. That might be fun to try. That doesn't sound like it would be for me. Is there anything else? 3-minute timer round. Can you do like anything equivalent to raids together? I like grouping up with people and fighting like a big boss. I've always preferred PvE over PvP. That's why I like playing games like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV and stuff, because like you get a group of friends together and you all, you know, go after a dungeon. It's like really fun. When I have to play against my friends, it's stressful. Yeah, they might reveal more. Dan needs his feature so I can carry him. Yes. Val actually did have to carry through the last raid dens they did with Chien-Pao. And now we haven't done the new one yet. Tinglu? I can't remember. We're going to, but yeah, I need to do that still. I currently have Val's copy of Violet. I gotta give it back. Oh, that was all. I think you can do the Rogue Megas as a team. They look, by the looks of the trailer, that would be awesome. I just want to run around with my friends and play Pokemon in the same world together. And Scarlet and Violet let you kind of do that. It wasn't perfect, but it was good. It was a really positive step, and I want all of them to do that going forward. It's a heavy lift. It was. We're going to do a Twitch prediction on the next box, which is after these 5 here. So if you're over on Twitch, get your points ready. How many was that? Was that 5? Let's see. 2 more. All right. Let's get a shiny. That worked last time. Not this time. All right, that is 60 Squirtles hatched since we found spare parts. Oops. And we're on to the next box. How many boxes? We still got a lot of full boxes here. Okay, so we're starting a Twitch prediction. Do we find a Squirtle? A shiny Squirtle in this box? Yes, no, you have 2 minutes. Oh, I've accidentally zoomed in on this prediction. I didn't mean to do that. All right, start prediction. Yes, this box plus the 5 in my inventory right now. So 30 Pokemon total. Do we get a shiny Squirtle? If the next one falls on multiple of 7, does that bode well for the new shiny? Perhaps. Oh, hang on. We have an update from the hospital. Hold on, let me get this ready for everybody. It looks like a lot's happening here. Okay, so from the hospital. The hospital decided it's best to remove spare parts. They told her Lucky 7 needs rest, maybe come back never. Then shut the door in her face. Lucky 7 has developed a mild allergic reaction to the blood transfusion. Nothing life-threatening, but certainly isn't helping. He has a new nurse who does indeed speak. His name is Derek. He's doing his best. Wait. Oh, sorry. Hold on. This is an old feed. This is an old feed. I found the updated stream. I'm sorry. That was an old stream that crashed out. Here, hang on. Derek is currently being covered up by the get well card. Hold on. Let's put this right here. Okay. Good luck, Derek. Save our boy. Having an allergic reaction to the blood transfusion is not what we wanted to hear. He's having a good look at the card. Yeah. Oh, look at all the little spots on him. I just noticed all the spots. He has normal eyes. Yay. Derek's doing a good job. Derek is too good for this hospital. Nobody tell Derek that he could probably make a lot more money at a good hospital. Yeah, he got rid of the little X's in the eyes and everything. Was it not shiny blood? That confirms he has to have shiny parts. Lucky 7 looks like Derek. Yeah, Derek does feel a little underpaid to me. This emotional roller coaster I was not prepared for tonight. Stay alive. We don't deserve Derek. Yeah, no, nobody does. Derek's doing really good. They pay him And branded plastic cups full of mini Snickers and a branded pen. Oh my gosh. Please nobody tell Derek that real jobs pay money and he can afford to buy food if he goes and gets one. At a real hospital, I mean. Real hospitals pay money. $2 hospital has a pretty low net worth and can't afford incredible medical professionals like Derek. Maybe Derek's a pizza party? I don't get it. We gave him a pizza party. Why is he still mad? Maybe, did you not sign Lucky 7 into a real hospital? It was just the cheapest thing I could find, okay? Things haven't been great, okay? If you couldn't tell from yesterday, I have to spend all my money on becoming a better Pokemon trainer. I've been buying course after course after course. I've been getting up at 4 a.m. every day. I've been dunking my face in expensive waters. And I've been, you know, just doing everything I've been told to do in order to become a successful Pokemon trainer. Derek's a full-time volunteer who helps an orphanage on Saturdays. You should take a Pokemon and get Lucky 7 the treatment he deserves. I have really bad credit, unfortunately. I've bought a lot of courses, and I spent all of my goodwill with the bank on courses that I ensured them were a good investment. And I think they will be. I just need to try harder. Did you hear about the Pokemon training on TikTok by chance? Maybe a podcast. It was a TikToker who has a really good podcast. It's called "Shut Up and Learn How to Train Pokemon Already." And yeah, like the you know, they said I need to buy their course and I'll be really good. And so I'm hoping by the time you know, we get all the shiny Squirtles we need for this Nuzlocke, I'll have some time to go through some more material, and I will be ready for the next time we take another stab at that. Derek rescues Pokemon from bad trainers. Are many people at the pizza party? The pizza party is like a potluck, but I trust the pizza party more. I mean, usually the pizza comes in and it's in a box already from like another place, and then people open the box and they usually just take their slice and they go. They don't like sit there and touch all the slices. It's not great. I'm not saying that stuff won't happen at a pizza party that couldn't happen at a potluck, but I trust it a little bit more. How many eggs is that? We're at 70. Okay. Lucky starts playing the luck and potluck. It's Derek at the top of the live hospital feed. He's a good nurse. Derek is doing a really good job. We hope. I mean, Lucky 7 looks a little bit better from the last update we got from the hospital, but you never know. Like we're assuming a lot from one report about Derek here. This hospital has let me down before, so I'm just not. I don't know what's going to happen. Derek is the Pokemon World's house MD. Derek actually turns his patience. Can be devastated. Turns out Derek is awful. We can't be thinking thoughts like that. Derek is probably very good at what he's doing. He's very good at his job, and yeah, no, I have faith that Derek is not a bad egg. Derek, it's not lupus. There's joy. No one said it was. It's the Team Rocket Hospital. Oh no. Was that 5? That was 5 again. Wow, that was fast. Oh. Hoshi, did you draw that? That's really good. We got some, we got a sticker from Hoshi telling Lucky 7 not to give up. It looks incredible. Look at this. This is for Lucky 7. Trying to encourage him. This is what you become in the future. Don't give up. Looks awesome. What is this notification that's on my Switch over and over again? I hope nothing's wrong with it. All right, I'm gonna send this to the hospital. I think they're gonna put it in his room so he can be encouraged and reminded that hey, there's a lot to fight for here, Lucky 7. Don't give up. Who drew that? That was Hoshi Nimuri. I don't know if I'm saying your last part of your name correctly. But thank you for sending that in. It's in the Discord. Put the sticker on his head. Oh, that would be mean. All right, we're hatching hopefully some shinies here soon. Oh, hang on. We have an update from the hospital. We have news about Lucky 7. We have an update. There's a lot of sources to juggle here. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Things are looking a bit interesting here at the hospital. He may be covered in cords, but Lucky 7 is awake again. Derek is currently monitoring his blood pressure. He also told Lucky 7 to listen to some tunes to relax. Oh, he's got a little Microsoft Zune there. Look at that. Look at that. He's got his tunes. Derek's taking such good care of him. I kind of want to just make sure none of these are shiny, by the way. Yeah, his eyes are open. What's he listening to, Mimu? Yeah, what music is he listening to? The battle theme that almost ended his life. Probably Taylor Swift. There is a new Taylor Swift album. Pokey wrapped. Just the Squirtle part. I think this next shiny should be named Derek. It's not bad. He could be a Swiftie. I mean, his eyes are open, but his expression isn't like really anything but indifferent right now. I'm not sure if he's enjoying the music. Just have to see. Have we even heard the new Taylor music? Where's the million variants that she's selling? I don't know. I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I know she like surprise broke the internet with an album release or announcement or something. Just straight up doesn't like her. Why did we give Lucky 7 such controversial music, Mimu? It releases October 3rd. Maybe he has an early copy. Maybe it's like they carted it in there to help him recover faster. If he is a Swiftie, that'd probably give him like some hope, right? Or is it like a Make-A-Wish thing? Like, before I go, I really want to hear the new Taylor Swift album. And Derek brought it in for him. We really don't know. As a music teacher, I can confirm it's therapeutic. Derek is doing the absolute most right now. War Turtle does it. So far, there are 3 different vinyls, a cassette, and I think 5 CDs on for pre-order. Jeez. I think Blastoise has little ear nubbins. Derek's doing a heck of a lot more than either of the 2 other visitors, so I support him. He's not doing a bad job. Okay, that was 5. So, we should actually be almost at 90. So So this is the last batch here. This means our prediction might end in disaster, because this was a bet on the 30 Pokemon in this box. Is one going to be a shiny? Derek's rated #1 in patient satisfaction 4 years in a row. Is it JD Power or something? Was that from like a reputable organization? Seems like Goodyear. 877 Derek now. At $2 hospital, I would think the bar would be quite low for that award. It's the Cinnabon Nursing Society of Nursing Excellence. It's okay. That sounds pretty legit. I don't see the award on camera, but maybe he doesn't carry it around with him all the time. I would. Oh boy. New Murray, good luck. I don't want you to join Lucky 7, so please be careful. I think Derek is a humble guy. If Derek shows up to work soon with that award, we will know how humble or not humble he is. The most trusted source for nursing excellence awards. I pre-ordered the CD, and I'm only gonna wait to see if all the vinyl to see which I like the most. That's fair. Pretty interesting sales tactic there on their part. Next shiny Squirtle should be named Derek Jr. It's looking that way. Okay, that was a no on the prediction. We did not get a shiny Squirtle in that box. There's a lot of points that were really, there's a pretty good spread of points on this one. But no, we did not get that. I'm going to run the same prediction now, though, on this box. Do we find a shiny Squirtle in this box? You have 2 minutes. Good luck. It could happen. It could happen. We've done 90. We've done 90 Squirtles now since the last shiny. I keep restarting the playlist. Every time there's a hospital update, the other music kicks on, and that means we end up hearing the same songs on the main playlist over and over. So we heard that one already. I did a few new ones today. It's like right before the stream. We need to honor Derek. More awards for Derek. Okay, we got some betting going here on the box that we're currently hatching. Gonna draw Derek tomorrow because I'm at work right now. Awards Derek the Surgeon General's medallion. Oh my. Wow. Composer Cleo needs to write Derek's anthem if Lucky 7 makes it through. Imagine how much Composer Cleo would go off on this whole situation. It really feels like you can get a really good like sea shanty about this one going. I like the idea of giving a humble nurse a bunch of awards and flamboyant attire. An anthem for Derek before Lucky 7 is wild. Yeah, Derek, Lucky 7 still might not survive. Want me to write a song about what? That's probably pretty much any Composer Clio request from me at this point. So wait, what's the song about? Okay, so there was this boat, right? We'll see, Crazy Bunny, we'll see. Without Derek, there is no Lucky 7. It's a good point. That's a fair point. Oh, we're out of food again. I think I've heard this song 10 times today. Oh, Mr. Kashi, rating on Twitch. Thank you. I didn't get the alert for it. I need to fix that. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. What are we up to? I think it's slash shoutouts. How's the run going? Well, as you can see, our boy Lucky 7, our shiny Squirtle, is in the ICU right now. He took a pretty big hit yesterday. But we did hatch him a shiny sibling. Spare parts. I wonder if that's my controller dying. That's why that little pop-up keeps appearing. So spare parts is now joining the party. And we're just hoping that Lucky 7 pulls through. And if so, we're then hoping an army of shiny Squirtles can take on this Nuzlocke challenge. Sorry, I want to make sure I plug this into the correct source. I plugged in my computer instinctively. A Pokemon Y Nuzlocke. I've been thinking of replaying Pokemon Y. How's it going? Okay, I need to fix the cord now. It's all everywhere. I had Pokemon Y. Val had Pokemon X. That was the generation that got me back into Pokemon. Going well, only 2 losses so far in my run. May they rest in peace. May they rest peacefully. Yeah, I'm not having that much luck. That was the gen I came back as well. Yeah, I did Gen 1, Gen 2, and then stopped. Right before Gen 3, which a lot of people would say is probably like one of the best generations there is. And then Pokemon X and Y came out, and all my friends were getting it. Same here. All my friends were getting Pokemon X and Y. And I'm like, why? Why is everyone playing Pokemon all of a sudden? And I was convinced to get it. So I got it. It's just everybody I knew was getting it. It was wild. Why? I'll tell you why. Oh! I don't allow puns here, but you know what? I'll allow that one. I'll take it. So yeah, I've been thinking about replaying that one. I don't think I did a lot of endgame stuff. I think I beat the Elite Four and maybe found a couple of like legendaries, and then I stopped. And then recently, I took my Pokemon from Y and put them in Pokemon Bank, and then put them in Pokemon Home. And I kind of regretted it because I'm like, I should have probably kept going and like complete the Pokedex or something. I'll be banned soon. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. No one listens to that rule. Anyway, we're hoping Lucky 7 recovers. Lucky 7 was the only Pokemon in my party when we finally found another shiny yesterday at the very end of the stream. And the reason was the end of the stream was, one, I was tired, but two, it didn't go well. It lowered our defenses with Frigibax from the event that just happened. Lowered our defenses, and Dragon whipped us with its dragon tail, and you could see his some stitches there in his abdomen, and he's recovering. He's having a blood transfusion currently, and listening to some of the new Taylor Swift, and he might pull through. That's Derek at his bedside, and I think Derek is doing a good job so far. But this has been a turbulent stream. He's like been good and recovering, and then he takes a turn, and then everyone freaks out. There's another update. Oh gosh, hang on. There's another update from the hospital. Stand by. I'm tapping into the updated feed now. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. My poor desktop icons. Okay. Everything is. Hold on. Hold on. We got the little sticker here. There's a live feed. Here's his card that he got. Okay, things are looking better. What's going on? Derek has cured Lucky 7's reaction and completed his blood transfusion. Derek also got Lucky 7 to laugh. He was given an award by popular demand, but he threw it on the ground so he could focus on Lucky 7. Oh my gosh. Derek is a hero. He was given an award for his excellent service, and he just chucked it on the ground. Wow. Unbelievable. And he got Lucky 7 to laugh. I bet the award smells like cinnamon. It probably does. What if Derek's allergic? Derek really pulling through in hard times. We're lucky to have Derek. Derek is vastly underpaid, it seems. This has not been a good facility that we sent Lucky 7 to. It's all I could afford, and Derek stepped up. Derek can't be distracted by the scent of cinnamon while Lucky 7 is in such a fragile state. Yeah, because Lucky 7 made a full recovery, so we need to get spare parts. No, it seems like he just had a blood transfusion. Add some Reese's Pieces to his cup this year. I think he's still recovering. That was a big hit. But he might survive. Lucky 7 might live to fight another day. Oh, that was probably 5. Yeah, okay. Where are we at? So we have 90, 95, 105 now hatched. 95, 100, 105. Yep. He can call is a sweet victory. I'm going to be heading off for the night. Wish luck in the run. Hope Lucky 7 gets better soon. Drop it to follow. Yes, I will go do that as well. Thank you, Mr. Kashi. Appreciate it. Good luck on your run. Thank you for that raid. Appreciate it. That was the follow button, right? Imagine if I accidentally did something stupid, like hit the ban button. All the buttons are so close together. All right, still no shiny. Oh my gosh. By the way, I didn't get a shiny, right? Like we we've confirmed that in all this chaos, I haven't like missed a shiny. Someone's paying attention, right? Because I'm not paying attention. We might need to comb through some of the boxes. Nothing yet? Okay, thank you, Brittany. I'm too focused on Lucky 7. That's what I'm afraid of. Everyone's focused on Lucky 7, but there are shiny siblings to be hatched. Oh, my eye today. Something's in there. 7's claimed all my attention. Lady Evie, how's it going? Going good, nice. Glad to hear it. All right, we're at 110 hatched now since our last shiny. Oops. We're getting through these eggs, though. This is good. I think we can do this. We could probably... If we come away with 2 shinies today, could you imagine? How's our food situation? Oh, we're doing good. Just do this the whole stream. Eggs. Come on, shiny. We need the we need a bit of a dopamine hit now. Things are good, you know. We did get a shiny earlier, and Lucky 7 seems to be recovering okay. But now we need to be turbocharging the stream with another shiny right now. That didn't work. It worked that one time. Never tried Scarlet. Do the same food effects stack? No, that would be awesome. You can actually only have one food active at a time, so you can't even do like 2 completely different sandwiches that have 2 completely different sets of properties. You only get 30 minutes per food. I keep calling it sandwiches, not always sandwiches, but it's 30 minutes, and the effects are the effects. You can eat early if you want to reset the timer, but it doesn't. Like, I wish I could eat 4 of those and just like have enough for the whole stream or something, but it does not work like that, unfortunately. All right, last column in this box. Now, we did not have as many points on yes this time around on the prediction. So, if this doesn't come true, there won't be too much loss, I guess. Hope there'll be eggs in ZA, so we can do the exact same thing with Charmander Bulbasaur. What happens to all these extra Squirtles? I don't know how to tell you this. Well, you see, Paldea is a big place. A lot of different socioeconomic things going on. And some folks in Paldea are not as fortunate as other folks in Paldea. And so all the non-shiny Squirtles are donated to the various food banks around, you know, the island. Yeah. Seems like you're probably one of the only ones who's not aware. I did mention this. Turtle soup, right. Lady Evie knows. Cover Lucky Seven's ears. We were having a good time, Wilbo. They became fodder for the next restaurant sim Dan's running. Oops. Lucky 7 knows. That's why he's lucky. All right, that was a no on the prediction. We did not get a shiny in that. Well, did we? Hold on. Let me just double check that I didn't miss a shiny. That would be a little unfortunate. Okay, in this box, we didn't miss a shiny. Okay. So that is a no on the prediction, but we're going to run it back. In this box right here are these 30 eggs. Do we get a shiny? You have 2 minutes on the Twitch prediction. 2 minutes. Willa needs to inspect New Dinkum Town. Turtle chowder, turtle bites and nuggets. I actually had alligator meat once at the state fair. Yeah, it's, pureed Squirtle doesn't sound that weird. Oh, wait, what's going on? Hold on. Oh my gosh. We have an update. We have an update from the hospital. Oh, my poor desktop icons. There's an update. Okay, hang on. Oh, I gotta move everything again. Put that here. Oh, sticker. Got moved over here. Okay. What's happening here? Derek has helped Lucky 7 to stand and even walk. Oh my gosh. He's helping Lucky 7 walk with the IV still attached and everything. Okay, hang on. I'm not a medical professional, obviously. Does anyone else feel like Derek is getting a little overzealous? I bet Lucky 7, only like an hour ago, was in surgery and had a blood transfusion and was allergic to the bed is gone. Are we at all concerned about like Derek maybe getting a little too much of an ego right now and thinking like, I'm going to heal this turtle, and he's like walking him around the room. He's not in the best shape he's ever. I feel like you'd want to wait like a couple days before you're just carting him around the room like it's no big deal. I don't know. I have concerns. It's called Derek using potions and revives appropriately. He's a respectable Pokemon trainer. Squirtle was almost cut in half with the tail of a dragon. Okay? I don't think throwing a couple potions at him was going to do much. He threw a medal on the ground. Yes, but then we all celebrated him even harder. Like, I don't know. He might be kind of eating up the attention. I'm just worried if anything happens to Lucky 7 now, we know it's Derek's fault. Okay, I don't want to like start any situation that has anyone coming for me. If this turns out great, then great. But you got to be careful. Our patient is fragile. But he is walking again. So that is good. Get up, boy. Get off your shell. Yeah, we have to praise him harder if he does well. But I'm a little concerned. This seems really sudden and soon to be walking him around the hospital like that. He could trip on that award that Derek carelessly threw on the ground. If his stitches split, it's a skill issue. On whose part? Derek's going mad with power. That's what I'm worried about. But you know what? I shouldn't put that out into the world. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. They had me up and walking shortly after surgery, so that's fair. Maybe, you know what? Maybe almost being cut in half by the tail of a dragon is something that you should just kind of get up and walk off. What do I know? Like I said, I'm not a medical professional. The only thing holding him together was his shell in the end, but sure, maybe I'm wrong. Look how he's looking at Squirtle. Like, he wants to push him. Squirtle seems pretty happy. Lucky 7 seems pretty happy with like actually having gotten up finally. Derek is no emotion whatsoever. And it could be because it's just another day for him. Or it could be something sinister. Dan should be grateful. Derek single-handedly revived. No, I want Lucky 7 to be around, and I don't want the medical staff at this hospital that, Derek's the first one at this hospital that's been doing a good job. But that doesn't mean he's perfect. People make mistakes, and this could be one of them. Focus on making sure his patient doesn't lose balance. Well, that's the bare minimum, right? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. I was pretty excited about Derek, but seeing that bed gone is freaking me out. Is he happy to be better or happy to he's closer to escape? Maybe they're in the hallway walking. All the plushies and the pictures and stuff are still there. Valsei's been awarded before Lucky 7, his efforts and dedication to his career. Do we know that? Or does he throw away his awards? Like, see how nothing's adding up with this guy? On one hand, he's always getting awards. On the other hand, he's rejecting awards. Which is it? See how he's just spinning a tale to all of us? I just think, we should all care about Lucky 7 enough to make sure he's getting the best care that we can afford. Maybe thought he wasn't deserving the award. That could mean trouble. Right, if he has imposter syndrome, that could be a real problem. You can get awards and not accept them. If he rejects them, though, he's not putting them on his resume. So no one would know. Healthcare is free for Pokemon? Not for the injuries we're trying to repair. You can't complain about Lucky Seven's care. You chose the $2 hospital. I got him to the best hospital I could afford. I'm sorry. I want him to have good care still. That doesn't mean I don't want him to have good care. I'm just doing my best over here. I've lost track of the eggs, by the way. Weren't we at 120? Then we came to this box? That's how it would be. So we're actually at 130. Okay. I hope Lucky 7 feels better soon. Me too. Me too. So is Derek. So quit being mean to him. I'm just asking questions about his credentials. I think it's important to keep these things in mind just in case, you know? Oh my gosh. Wait. There's been an update. Hospital update, everybody. Hold on. I don't exactly know what's happened. I'm getting this information at the same time everyone else is. Hang on. Update. Chaos has ensued in feared... Lucky 7 tripped while walking. This has occurred due to the negligence of his caretaker, Derek, who has since fled the scene. A warrant is out for Derek's arrest. I told you. He's on the ground. He's the IV. There's IV fluid everywhere. Derek is running away. Oh my gosh. Someone help. I told you Derek could not be trusted, and everyone just sat there and hassled me, saying that you're just a hater. Now look at the place. He landed on the plushies. I mean, those plushies could have saved his life there. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say at this point. We need spare parts to save him. Spare parts is very irresponsible. So I think gifts are really funny. Has anyone looked into the accreditation of the Cinnabon School of whatever Val said? That's a very good point. Yeah, Spare Parts was told to never come back and the door was slammed in her face. I remember that. I think it needs to be brought into question in the light of the current circumstances. Yeah, I think we should investigate that organization for sure. Okay, so where are we at? It was 120, 125, 130, 135 now.
For the birthday brunch, I did blueberry muffins. Except I ain't have blueberries, so I chopped up some old gummy vitamins, left them in the oven too long, and the paper liners fused to the tin. I brought the whole tray and a butter knife. Let them figure it out.
I was Chuck the Potluck Duck. He's he always shows up to complain about a recent event that he was invited to, and apparently the food he brought this time didn't go over too well. Does Derek work for Team Rocket? I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever know. Oh, whoa. We got beer goggles Squirtle, battery not included. I don't know why that happens. Some assembly required. Children 8 and up. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was shiny or not. It's really difficult to see. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Lyra's putting some really bad energy into this situation. All right. Lyra drew this after the most recent update we got about Lucky 7. And I just want to know that Lyra's thrown in the towel here. This is what Lyra thinks is going to happen. It's not right. That's messed up. We're not there yet, Lyra. We're not there. I mean, it's not looking great. I think Lucky 7 can still recover from this. The soup served in the shell? Yes, it was. That is how it's served. It doesn't matter if he looks tasty. You shouldn't put that energy out there. Lucky 7's going through enough. Do we have... We don't have food in our bellies. Speaking of Squirtle soup here. Forbidden soup. Oh, that was probably all the... Yep. All right, yeah, we need a shiny. We need a shiny in this box in particular. It's been a while. It's time. Between the shiny charm and the Masuda method, we should be swimming in Squirtles right now. 145 after. I think it's after this one because 150 would be when the box is through, and we're on the last two columns right now. Right? I'll have to recount it. You're trying to burn through the rest of the eggs, or a different goal? It is a different goal now. We're trying to create an army of shiny Squirtle. We do have one more. We got spare parts today. So we did get one shiny Squirtle. Spare parts was hatched. What is happening? I don't even know what's happening in this this scene here. Hold on. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? News of Derek is spreading far and wide. Memes are being spread across the internet. It's really good. Never trust again. Yeah, Derek turned. Derek was not the person we thought he was. Concerned citizens are asking if Lucky 7's okay, and our live feed hasn't moved. It's not looking good. I mean, we hope for the best, of course. All right, last column in this box here. And we have to give the bad news to the believers on the prediction. Top 10 anime betrayals. I apologize for doubting. I got swindled by Derek. He blinded me with perfection. I don't know what happened there. I was really thinking he was doing a good job until he started just carting patients out of their beds while they're recovering from being sliced in half by the tails of dragons. I'm gonna watch Mojo Top 10. Poor Mimu's scribbling away. Shout out to Mimu for keeping up with the whole situation. Next in 48 hours, 2 nurses allegedly named Derek and Nancy are now on the run. Hope Lucky 7's good insurance, medical bills in this economy. He doesn't. That's why he's in the facility that he's currently in. Yeah. That was it on the box. We did not get a shiny Squirtle in that one. We're on to the next one. Oh, choose outcome for the prediction. After 150, we did not get a shiny Squirtle, but don't worry. We're just going to run it back again. 2 minutes on this prediction. Oops. Okay. Yeah, we're at 150 eggs. Okay. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Hang on. There's been an update on Lucky 7's situation. I gotta figure out where the feed is. Okay, hold on. Okay. Right. All right. Here's the update from the hospital. In light of recent events, the $2 hospital has decided to give a free upgrade to Lucky 7. He now stays in the $3 wing. Oh my gosh. He has also broken his arm due to the fall. Luckily, his stitches stayed intact. Whew. Okay. A close call. An incredibly close call. He broke his arm. He is back in a bed. He's on fluids again. But this is good. A $3 upgrade? That's wild. Lyra, even Lyra, our biggest doubter, is now changing a tune here. Here we go. False alarm, he's fine. Either you're trying to jinx this, or you are trying to make amends for your earlier poster, Lucky 7 Soup. So let's hope that no more Derricks enter the picture. And let's continue hatching a sibling for spare parts and Lucky 7. Look comfortable now? He does. He does look comfortable now. Attempting my drawing tablet into a really good version of Hospital Squirtle. Hang on. I'm glad all the plushies made it and everything else. You know, the room has now been decorated the way Lucky 7 likes it. We could send this over there too. If that was a shiny that I just covered up with that drawing, it would have been, it would have been really funny. I hope he wasn't registered as an organ donor. You're here to root for Lucky 7? I have to complain if a plushie goes missing. Oh my gosh. Please stop clicking the mouse. Please. Shiny Luck Cat? Not really. I don't know if that's played out so far. I would take the Shiny Luck from the cat, but are we going to get it? Okay, that is another batch of Squirtles hatched.
Brought a bundt cake to a baby shower. I baked it in a flower pot because I couldn't find my real pan. Rinsed it first, but it still had some dirt smell. I told people it was earthy. No one really asked questions, but the looks on their faces when they tried it said a lot.
Never eat at potlucks. So I believe nobody got stung, but Dad's afraid they might be nesting in our house. Oh my gosh. I would be calling an army of professionals to come help me with that. That is terrifying. Not that maybe this is another day. Maybe y'all are capable. I would be calling every phone number I had in my phone book. Please, someone come help me. There are hornets living in my house. No joke, that sounds like a friend of mine at her baby shower. Vegan cake, super sus, and actually I like vegan desserts. Oh my gosh. Be careful because we're allergic. Yeah, oh my goodness. There's more room on the walls in Lucky 7's new upgraded room, which is nice because we can bring in more. Oh, we already have that one. We can bring in more like support, memes, things like that. Little posters on the wall. Do you prefer Scarlet or Violet? Scarlet's my main one. Violet I'm just borrowing from Val. You know what? I like both. I like the style of the Pokemon in both. I think the only thing I don't like about Scarlet is literally like a Koraidon, because I just find it very odd. Like, giving him wheels that can't actually spin or touch the ground is just strange to me when Miraidon does have wheels. But yeah, I like both. I think the futuristic Pokemon definitely appeal to me. But yeah, the ancient ones, I don't know. I guess I'll say Scarlet just because it's like my main one. But I like that they're both themed pretty well. But that's empty. That would explain why nothing's coming out of it. Mama Cat, how's it going? Welcome. Wait, there's an update from the hospital already? Hang on. Hang on. There's another update. Oh, sorry, there's been a lot of updates. Let me oh, keyboard's off again. Okay. New update on Lucky Seven's current condition. Where is everything? Oh, I think I accidentally moved the wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Hopefully nothing's too messed up here. Gotta redecorate the room. Okay, update from the hospital. Just one update right now. They are monitoring Lucky Seven's brain activity. He may have gotten a concussion when he fell. Turns out one plushie contains something hard. But which one? And who sent it? One of the plushies that broke Lucky Seven's fall had something hard inside. Which one of you did that? You can't be sending plushies to the hospital that are cheaply made and filled with rocks. All right, well, I will update you as I get updates. But I don't like what I'm seeing right now. Wow. They had to hook him up to a machine that studies his brain and moves posters. My son's Strawberry is only 7. He wouldn't sabotage Lucky Seven's recovery like that. I think the strawberry looks really soft. I'm not really suspicious of the strawberry. It's definitely not that chancy. Ozsteph is looking, I don't know, jumping to like try and cover some tracks, it feels like. I don't know about y'all. That was just running into the room and screaming. It was definitely not my Chansey. Like, we weren't necessarily asking if it was yours. Sound like a 7 rabbit's foot. Jeez, he's kind of sus now. I don't think Steph would do that. Are we clearing Steph's name? We didn't think Derek would either, but look what happened. That's a good point. That's a really good point, Derek. Derek was great until he wasn't. Chansey was soft until it wasn't. All right, 165. I believe it was. I think we need to see spare parts transaction history. This seems like an inside job. Spare parts did show up after we sent the plushies, right? We'll have to look through the all the footage. You think Derek like opened one and put something, you know, dangerous inside? Maybe it was an accident. Someone thought it was a weighted plushie. Be the same as a weighted blanket. Okay, everybody needs to investigate name. Maybe they didn't mean to. I don't know. The classic, maybe it was just a misunderstanding excuse. I didn't even send anything. You monster! Lucky 7 is on his deathbed and you didn't think to send anything? Look at all the gifts everybody's sending. How big's that Pikachu? It does look kind of big. Times are tough. Yeah, tell that to Lucky 7. I wanted to see. Oh boy. I do hope. I do hope we can find the culprit soon. I mean, I do hope we find a shiny soon. We're almost out of eggs. Sprigatito looks a little round, to be honest. Who sent the Sprigatito? I didn't know. It wasn't me. I couldn't afford any plushies. I can barely afford the hospital to be staying at. You think Val sent the Sprigatito? Are you sure it was a plushie that was hard and not the Gold Derek Award? The Gold Derek Award, I think, was on the other side of the room, though. Lucky 7 fell down onto the plushies. I don't know if he stuffed more awards in the plushies, though. Same person spouting Derek's awards. I'm a little suspicious. Can we send someone to look under the plushies for rocks? Maybe it isn't plushies themselves, but the plushies are being used to hide a weapon. It's possible. It's just that the plushies, everything was moved to another room. So I'm worried that the previous room was already swept clean. Like, they should have found it if it was underneath. Right? Lucky someone got caught insider trading. That's a bold accusation. Why would that mean we're hiding really hard objects and soft plushies? Does the hospital have enough staff to x-ray the plushies? Or have they all run away? That's a good question. Alright, this is it for this box. We didn't get enough on the prediction to actually award anyone points if this does result in a shiny. I'll probably just go ahead and refund that now. Oh, hang on. We have an update from the hospital. It looks like we may have figured out. We have some new information on the situation, on the plushie situation. So just got this photo from the scene of the crime. It was Pikachu. We ripped open to find it was full of rocks, and the tag signed with the letter D. That's not a good look for anyone whose name starts with the letter D. Not me. I don't... Why do you automatically think it's me? Yeah, Derek starts with D. Why are you looking at me? I can't afford plushies. And things to put inside plushies. We've established this. Oh my gosh. Thanks a lot, detectives, for... Yeah, the D could be for the detectives that are trying to solve the case. Lots of things start with the letter D. Everyone knows rocks are free, but plushies aren't. I barely had the $2 to send Squirtle to the $2 hospital. And plushies are like way more than $2. In this economy, plushies? If I wanted to do that, why would I do that? Why would I even bother sending? I would have just left him there where he was slain by the dragon Pokemon. Why would I go through all this trouble? What benefit would I... Why? Why would that benefit me at all? Yeah, why would I sabotage my... And then bring him to the hospital and go through all of this to save face? You all... It was on camera! You all saw it! I didn't have anything to hide. Lucky 7 knew what he signed up for. He almost got killed in battle. And I am doing my best to try and rescue him. I think the D is pretty obviously Derek. I think Derek bought the plushie. I think he had his eye on Lucky 7 for a while. And then, you know, we probably mistakenly got rid of Nancy, who was maybe just part of the hospital staff, wasn't hurting anyone. We became suspicious. And he knew we would be, and then he weaseled his way in there after Nancy was gone. Duck, maybe Chuck sent it. There's all sorts of things that you know, could be going on here. Typical young man dying for older man's war. Oh my gosh. That was not a shiny. I'll double check all these just to make absolutely sure that we didn't miss one. But I don't think we got more than the one shiny today. That's still really good. So what does that mean? Are we at 180 or is it 70? I think it's 180. Yeah, 150 would go from there to 180. Ugh. We basically run out of eggs here. But yeah, no, we found spare parts here, who is shiny. So, this is, I mean, a really big success. Just getting that one. I'm waiting to see if there's any more updates from. There is an update from $2 Hospital. Hang on. Last update of the day here from $2 Hospital. Wait, what? Okay. Let's see what it says. Lucky 7's brain is completely normal. The sabotage plush has been removed, and with a bit more rest and fluids, Lucky 7 should make a full recovery in 27 years. Let's freaking go. A full recovery. That's awesome news. It's only going to take 27 years. Those Squirtle years are human years. I guess we'll have to find out next time. You know. Because that's all I got. But here, I'll leave you with something Wood just put in the Discord here. There you go. Oh my gosh. It's true. It was very true. All right. Well, hey, listen, coming away with one whole shiny from this is oops. Oops. I couldn't get away because oh no. This is going to be traumatic. I don't think oh boy. Now I got to go to the Pokemon Center. Fletchinder did nothing wrong. Well, okay. First of all, huge shout out to Mimu for basically being today's entertainment. And then, yeah, thank you, everybody. Thanks for all of your... we got some more artwork as well and memes. It was great. So, yeah, we might be live tomorrow, but I'm not sure. That was the plan. So we'll see. If we are, it's going to be hatching more eggs. We need more shiny Squirtles. I'm trying to start an army. Okay. Whether or not Lucky 7 makes it, the plan is to avenge him if he doesn't make it, or or let him lead the most powerful shiny Squirtle army you've ever seen. So we'll see. We'll see what we get. Thank you, everybody. That was awesome. Yeah. We'll see if we're back tomorrow. Probably around the same time as today. All of the pictures you saw today are in our Discord in the Pokemon channel right now. So, feel free to peruse or add your own. And, yeah, that was great. Oh, we just got one. We got one from Lyra. Hold on. Well, I'll show this one real quick. A little too soon for the Pikachu. Sick with a cold. If only. If only. This is good. Thank you, Lyra. Not the traitor at his bedside. Oh, man. He's going to get better. All right. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Oh man, that was fun. So yeah, we'll definitely do this again soon. Either way, I'm pretty sure tomorrow's on the table. But that's all I got. Cool. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Yeah. I'm gonna go. Yep. I was trying to think if there's any more to say. Nope. Goodbye.